you can't really fail at it unless you buy the wrong stock or just get excited at the wrong time.
People who want to better their financial circumstances might find it educational and beneficial to talk about money practices. That may lead to financial difficulties. Hello everyone, welcome back to Finance Folks. In this video, we'll tell you about the money habits that is keeping you poor. It's critical to identify the habits and behaviors that can be subtly impeding your efforts to accumulate money if you want to succeed financially. Whether you're just getting started on the road to financial independence, or you want to improve your money management abilities, this video has a ton of advice to help you kick bad habits and clear the route to a better future. So pull up a chair, get out your notepad, and let's explore the money habits that may be causing you to remain impoverished. Spending increases as income rises is a typical phenomena caused by the urge to upgrade one's lifestyle that comes with an increased income. Many variables, such as peer pressure, society expectations, and the need for instant satisfaction, might be blamed for this behavioral habit. When salaries rise, people might give in to social pressure to appear prosperous and successful on the outside. The availability of extra money may provide people a false sense of security and encourage expenditure that is excessively justified. Peer pressure is particularly crucial because individuals frequently compare their lives to those around them, thereby engaging in a subtle but potent competition to spend more money. The idea of lifestyle inflation explains the psychological side of the situation. And rise in money naturally leads to an improvement in living standards, whether it be through more frequent leisure activities, larger dwellings, or more opulent things. The desire for a more pleasurable and comfortable living takes precedence over the necessity of sound financial management at times. It's critical to develop financial awareness and discipline to lessen the negative impacts of spending more when income rises. Establishing a budget in line with long-term financial objectives can serve as a foundation, keeping the allure of instant satisfaction from upending a stable and secure financial future. Furthermore, encouraging a mindset that prioritizes financial security above ephemeral pleasures might enable people to make deliberate and knowledgeable decisions, guaranteeing that rising incomes serve as a catalyst for enduring success rather than a transient delusion of wealth. A major financial trap that impedes wealth building and long-term financial security is avoiding investments. Individuals who avoid investing lose out on the potential advantages of wealth creation and financial freedom. This is often due to fear, ignorance, or the false belief that investing is just for the well-off. People's fear of taking on new investments might be the reason behind their unwillingness to invest. They would rather put their money in low-yield savings accounts or stay out of the stock market entirely since they feel safer that way. But this cautious attitude can unintentionally put consumers at danger of inflation gradually eating away at their money's purchasing value. Furthermore, avoiding investments may be a result of a lack of financial literacy. People are discouraged from investigating financial opportunities like stocks, bonds, or real estate due to the overwhelming complexity of these possibilities and the volatility of the market. It takes intentional effort to educate oneself about different investment instruments and their associated dangers in order to break the habit of avoiding investing. People may possibly take advantage of market growth and compounding by adopting a well-informed and diversified investing plan, which will help them build a stronger financial future. It's critical to understand that in the long term, avoiding investments might mean losing out on chances to build wealth and achieve financial security. Ignoring debt management is a dangerous mistake that can have a lasting impact on one's financial security. People who ignore their obligations unintentionally expose themselves to a number of negative outcomes. Interest accrual has the greatest immediate effect, turning manageable loans into impending financial obligations. Ignoring debt management can also result in worse credit ratings, which will make it more difficult to take advantage of future financial chances, like getting a loan or a good interest rate. The debt cycle can rise because it gets harder to fight the snowball effect, caused by late payments and accruing interest. It is crucial to address debts head-on, create a reasonable repayment plan, and, if need, seek professional guidance in order to break free from this harmful practice. Proactive debt management allows people to take charge of their financial futures and create a more stable and safe environment. Recall that controlling your debts is a proactive move toward financial empowerment and mental serenity rather than a show of weakness. Running a business without a budget is like trying to navigate unknown seas without a map. Without a budget, people are more susceptible to monetary fluctuations, which makes it difficult to manage resources wisely and make long-term plans. Spending often lacks control and direction when there is no budget. Unplanned expense accumulation might result in debt and financial strain. Without a well-organized financial plan, it can be challenging to discern between necessities and frivolous expenditures, which frequently leads to financial decisions that are motivated more by short-term goals than by long-term goals. Moreover, the absence of a budget reduces one's capacity for prudent saving and investing. Savings objectives become more difficult to achieve, and there is less chance of accumulating emergency funds or meeting future financial goals. Lack of a financial plan also makes people unprepared for unforeseen costs, which makes them more vulnerable in unpredictable economic times. Financial objectives could stay unfulfilled aspirations rather than reachable benchmarks in the absence of budgetary restrictions. Making a budget gives people a roadmap for financial success, enabling them to prioritize their goals, manage resources wisely, and eventually arrive at a more stable and secure financial future. Using credit cards exclusively can be a risky financial tactic that, although it may help temporarily, frequently results in long-term problems. While it has several potential drawbacks, the simplicity of using a credit card can provide the false impression of financial flexibility. The growth of high-interest debt is one major negative. Interest rates on credit cards are usually higher than those on other types of loans. Those who use credit cards excessively may end up paying minimum payments that hardly make a difference in their main balance, trapping them in a never-ending cycle of debt. Furthermore, using credit cards often could result in overspending. When tangible cash is removed, it might be simpler to ignore financial limitations and develop an attitude that views credit restrictions as extra money. The absence of concrete transactional knowledge might be a factor in the development of reckless and impulsive spending patterns. One's credit score is also at danger when using credit cards excessively. Creditworthiness can be adversely affected by maxing out credit limits or continuously holding large amounts, which can restrict access to advantageous loan conditions for important life events like funding school or a house purchase. It's important to think of credit cards as convenience tools rather than as main sources of income if you want to attain financial security. A balanced strategy that incorporates emergency savings, budgeting, and ethical credit card use is essential to avoiding the problems brought on by an excessive reliance on credit. Never forget this as you set out on your path to financial empowerment. It's never too late to make wise decisions. Little actions taken now can have a big impact later on. I appreciate you coming along as we examine our financial practices. Cheers to releasing yourself from the shackles of financial constraints and living a richer, more satisfying life. Take control of your future and remain financially astute till the next time.